Hello, hello, hello. So I'm gonna wait for a little bit because Instagram hasn't been sending people my live notifications lately. So if you are not getting my live notifications, make sure to go on my link in bio. Go in my bio and turn on post notifications for lives, for posts, for stories, so that way you don't miss out on any of the messages or any of the notifications that I put. Hello, hello, hello. So today we are, what day is today? December 5th. December 5th. And today we are going to be doing the message of the day as we move towards the December 21st winter solstice conjunction between Jupiter, Saturn, and Earth, okay, in the sign of Aquarius. So if you'd like to book an appointment, there are a few limited spots available in my link in bio. And if you would like to join my VIP Magickal group, you first have to join the subscription, which is my link in bio, and then I will add you to the private VIP page. Also, if you want to take my tarot course, the tarot course is open for sign up. You can take the tarot course if you would wish to learn to read tarot. Anything else? Oh, and the High Priestess May collection, there are still a few things left if you want to get something before the holidays, or for the holidays, or for yourself. All right, so today when I was meditating with Spirit on what they wanted to bring forward and what the angels, what the beings of light wanted to bring forward, they really wanted me to focus on Jupiter. So Jupiter, the planet of expansion, the planet of prosperity, of abundance, of good luck, okay? Jupiter, the ruler of Sagittarius, which is the go, 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 go sign. But also, Sagittarius is also the philosopher. So that philosopher that is always kind of evaluating things after the fact. I would say Sagittarius is the one fire sign that probably overthinks things more than any other sign. So you do it and then you're like, damn, I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Because you see, Sagittarius is like the embers at the end of a fire, where Aries starts the fire and Leo kind of kindles it and gives it life. Sagittarius is the fire at the end when the coals are starting to cool down. And although we can be very aggressive when we are threatened, or when those of us we love are threatened, Sagittarius is more of the philosopher, so they do tend to overthink things. Okay? So a lot of the times when someone is a Sagittarian, they don't usually grow into their Sagittarius-ness until their 30s, right? So usually in their teens and their 20s, they're more in their moon sign. So, and then as you grow into your 30s, you may start feeling more Sagittarius. You may start acting more like a Sagittarius. But anyway, the last day of Sagittarius this year, we have the winter solstice. We have the transition into Capricorn. We have the conjunction between Saturn and Jupiter. And the reason why this is so important is because it's going to help bring in a great awakening, as Spirit is saying. And it's going to help wake up a lot of people, okay? Wake up a lot of people to what's really happening in the world. Maybe the lies you've told, or the lies you've been told, or the lies that you have told yourself. And also, it's going to also hopefully awaken those to their greater purpose, to am I really meant to just sit here and do this forever? Am I really utilizing my skills to the best of my ability? And do I really believe this? Do I really believe that? Do I really believe in this? And do I really believe in that? And is that really for me, or is not? So we go down the lane of philosophy. And then we have ourselves moving into the sign of Capricorn, which I think is more of the doer. Okay. So today, Spirit wants me to talk to you about expansion. So yesterday we got the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is coming up again for today. The Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups. Ooh, okay. The Three of Cups. Okay. Four of Wands, a lot of cup energy, a lot of emotional energy. The Hanged Man. Nine of Wands, Queen of Cups, a lot of water here. And the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so this does make a lot of sense due to the fact that today we are dealing with Venus energy. There's a lot of Venus energy, which definitely rules the heart and love and all of that stuff as we're leading towards this conjunction between Jupiter and Saturn. So what I'm really hearing here is, how are you limiting your heart? How are you limiting your heart? How are you not allowing your your light to shine? Okay, because here, how are you limiting how your light is shining? Because I feel that there's a lot of us that are limiting. I mean, 2020 has been a hard year. And I think the Hanged Man is coming up here as a center of the reading, because we are all in some way, hanging upside down, trying to figure out, what are we doing? Am I going to get off of this, or am I going to stay here? Am I going to stay hung in midair, or am I going to get off my cross and move forward, or move on to something else? This also resonates with me with holding on to grudges. Holding on to grudges because you're disappointed. So you're holding on to grudges because you're disappointed, but what those grudges are doing is, instead of expanding you, instead of helping you grow like Jupiter does, what it does is it limits you like Saturn. And not to say that Saturn is all bad, because there are times when we do need to have certain limitations. So you gotta let go. There's the Queen of Cups. Now, Queen of Cups, when she's in her bad place, she may be a little bit emotionally manipulative, but I don't find the Queen of Cups to always be emotionally manipulative. I find her to be emotionally intelligent, meaning that she uses the emotions in her favor. She uses her emotions, she uses her heart in her favor. So you could say that's emotionally manipulative, or you could say that's emotionally intelligent, because she's kind of like, hey, I'm just gonna release it out there, and it's gonna attract what is meant for me. I feel in this card very much of the energy of letting go and letting God. I feel that a lot of people are holding on to grudges because they feel that they have to. You're not letting your light shine because you're afraid more of success than you are of failure. And sometimes it's harder to go for what you desire when you are afraid of success more than you are afraid of failure. Some people, they can deal with failure, or some people can't deal with failure at all. But some people cannot deal with success, because success brings a pressure. It brings this pressure that it's like, oh my God, I succeeded at that, and I was really good at it, and now everyone is expecting me to do it again. Everyone is expecting me. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? And then you psych yourself out of doing it, and then you lock the door to your growth. Because You just can't handle that pressure. We just can't handle the pressure. So we are like, you know what? Nope, I'm not gonna shine. Nope, I'm not gonna shine, because then everyone is gonna expect me to shine every single day. And there are times when all I want to do is crawl under a rock and die, and just not talk to anybody, and not be in anybody's energy, and not deal with anybody, and I just don't want to deal with people. So you dim your light completely because you don't want to deal with people one day, or 2 days, or 3 days. But you beat yourself up for being human. Although we are spiritual beings having a human existence. Okay? You just put yourself in this hole because you're afraid of your own light. You're afraid of the pressure. You're afraid of what people are going to think. You're afraid of what people are going to say. You're afraid, and I keep repeating the word afraid. There's fear. There is a fear. It's almost like, I don't know if all of you have experienced a deer in headlights, but the deer, when the headlights are coming, it just freezes. I had a deer hit me not so long ago, and it just got caught in the headlights. It just didn't know what to do. It just froze. And even though the car was coming and was going to take its life, it was just frozen in fear. And a lot of the times we freeze in fear, and that's okay. And I think we freeze in fear because we lack faith. We lack confidence in ourselves. We lack the belief that there is someone out there looking out for us. And I can tell you that there are definitely people out there looking out for you. The Three of Cups represents unity, represents celebration, represents coming together. There is definitely a lot of Page of Cup energy around a lot of you. The collective, there's a lot of Page of Cups. Maybe some of you are getting promises that are not being fulfilled, but some of you are being fulfilled. Are meeting people that are vibrating on your own vibration, meeting people that are vibrating from the same heart. But I also want to remind you of this. There is something that I have to remind you of. It is always courageous to stand up to your enemy, but it's more courageous to be able to stand up to your friend. So, and if those of you who know Harry Potter might know that line. And what I mean by that is, a lot of the times, yes, we want to be around people who think the same way as us, and the people who feel and who act the same way as us. But if we are constantly shutting out those who don't think the same way as us, instead of trying to understand, to comprehend where they're coming from, and to put ourselves in their shoes, we stunt our maturity. We stunt our ability to grow. And then we may lose people that were not meant to be lost, but rather were supposed to be challenges in our lives, that were supposed to be challenges to teach us something. And then, like children, we plug our ears and go, no, I don't want to hear you. I don't want to listen to you. I don't want to, because you are saying something that is not what I want to hear. And then what happens is that we may lose an opportunity to find a soul mate or a soul bond, simply because we didn't like the way they were saying something, or simply because we didn't like what they were saying, or simply because they didn't completely 100% agree with us on something. And then we don't learn to have healthy relationships, and we miss out on, again, shining our light and welcoming in those that vibrate with us. Those that are meant to be part of our soul family. And we just walk away. I see a lot of new beginnings for a lot of people. I just want to remind you that no matter what door closes, there's always a window that Spirit has left open. I feel like there's definitely a lot of people who have been feeling like doors are closing on them. But I always say that when a door closes is because Spirit has opened a window somewhere else. It's just a matter of us finding the window to crawl through. The Three of Wands is here at the bottom of the deck, telling me that there's definitely things to plan for in the horizon. So if you have been dimming your light, if you have been underperforming because you don't want to have the pressure of what if they figure out that I can do it, okay? Now is the time to let that go. Now is the time to light that torch. If you're holding on to grudges, walk away, heal them, release them. Remember, you can't change those around you. You can only change those who surround you. So if you've tried and tried, and there is someone who makes you feel like you have to dim your light, dim who you are, then if that person does not make you feel like they understand you or that they know you, then maybe it is time to walk away from that situation. But the Judgment card is here again, the Great Awakening. So this is all about what plans. There's someone who once said to me, no one can make you feel anything. We can allow someone else to make ourselves feel a certain way. We are the ones who allow others to make us feel a certain way. So it's time to wake up and realize that we have to light those torches, and we have to look towards the horizon and see, okay, what lands are out there that still need to be conquered? What lands, not literally, but figuratively, what land, may it be a business, may it be relationship, may it be your dream, whatever that is that you are not going after, whatever way it is that you are dimming your light, dimming yourself. It could be a nonprofit. It could be, doing volunteer work. It could be whatever it is. What way are you dimming your light? Because now is the time to wake up. Now is the time to wake up. You cannot afford to stay asleep anymore. This conjunction isn't going to happen again for 60 years. That means that by the time this conjunction happens again, I most likely will not be here anymore. Or if I'm lucky enough, then I will be in my early 90s. So think about that. If you are my age, or maybe a little younger than me, or maybe a little older than me, how important this lineup of planets is. So now it's time to release and heal. Getting a lot of Yemaya energy here, a lot of beach energy. So if any of you are near the beach, this is a really good time to go to the beach. If any of you are not able to go to the beach right now, I would say soaking in bath salts, soaking in salt baths, and releasing that into the water, releasing that and allowing that to flow out of you. If there are some of you that are near lakes. Now, lakes are stagnant water sometimes, so maybe you can evaluate how are you keeping yourself stagnant by holding in your vessel these energies that are no longer serving you. It's time to get off of the rope. It's time to stop being the hangman. Maybe for today you can be the hangman and you can just hang upside down and not make a decision. But eventually you'll have to make a decision, because whether you decide or not, the decision will be made for you by your spirit guides, because you've already made the decision when you planned it before you incarnated, when you sat down with your spirit guides and planned out your life in this incarnation. You already made the decisions. And that is why you feel the pressure. And that is why you feel the urgency. And that is why you feel scared, because you know something's coming, but you have to make the decisions. Otherwise, they will be made for you. So, and when they are made for you, know that that is exactly the path that you were meant to walk. And that there will be another window for you to crawl through, to walk through. Because there is never a door closed by spirit that doesn't leave a window open. Some of us are going to be feeling in the next couple of months, I'm not going to lie to you, are going to be feeling fear. But if you keep your focus forward, like a horse in a race, you know how the horses have blinders when they're racing? They put blinders on them so that they only focus on the road ahead. They only focus on their goal to get to the finish line to win the race. If you put yourself like that horse and you cover your eyes, not cover them, but just cover your peripherals and focus on your way forward, what you will be able to do is you will be able to gain such a peace that you never had before. Please don't watch TV. Please don't stay home and watch the news all day long. It is, as a hypnotist, I can tell you it is created by hypnotists to create fear in you. It is created by hypnotists that use dark energy to create fear in you. Please don't watch the news. Don't sit at home and watch the news. Realize how precious time is and how much time you will not be able to get back. Because we have a certain amount of time that we are meant to incarnate here for. Now, utilize that time. Go for a walk. Go outside. Plan your dreams. The King of Pentacles, he doesn't waste his time watching TV. No, he fills his mind with things that will help him attain peace, knowledge, and evolution. So, that's all I have for you today. I hope that this message helped you guys out. Again, if you want to book a reading, you can do so. There are a few limited spots in my link in bio. And yeah, you know everything else. So if you just joined me and you don't know that I have a Magickal VIP group, you can join my VIP group in my link in bio. You do have to subscribe first, and then we can add you to the VIP group. Thank you so much and have a blessed night.